Okay, guys, should be starting in 6 minutes. Please to share up the live, like up the live, let the live go out there. Yeah, man, and I gone no people. I that me realize it, anytime I see somebody like them gone offline, no run gone. I share the live. I'm staying on for 1 hour. So I'm trying to start at exactly 7:30. So tonight what will be happening is that we will be comparing the last time the PNP was in power versus now that the Jamaica Labour Party is in power, and to see who is doing a better job in healthcare, who has spent more money, who has done more improvements, and the list goes on and on. And as such, I'm asking that you share up the live, like the live, get as many people over here as possible. Telling all the time I don't do mix up live. I don't know how to do it. Alright? So in 3 minutes time we're supposed to start. And that is why I came on today, for that hour, to tell people that I'll be on, and hoping that people will just come over. So I'ma wait. So I buy one banana bread at St. Thomas. Monday. Lovely. Believe me, lovely. St. Thomas people can bake, man. And that's what they are known for. The baking too. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Just having a light moment right now. My co-host is on our way. Labor yard, you aga laugh, If nobody no laugh, you have to laugh. Jaja. People realize something, YouTube, just like even TikTok. Some reason people love when you cuss out Mark Golding. When you cuss Mark Golding, you get a lot of views. But cursing Mark Golding alone not gonna help. Because the people who don't care about Mark Golding getting cussed or cursed out, I want to know what is going on. I have to make them know the information. Blessed child, welcome. First time I'm seeing you on my live. Yeah. Co-host, please to send your request. Let us kick this off. Thanks, Kevin. I'm a co-host there. Lady don't ramp with me, I will set Nathaniel upon you, co-host. My co-host, how are you doing?
I'm tired, but I'm okay. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, all right. I guess we're gonna like wait a little bit
You want to wait?
for people to. No, well, it's 7:30. Hold on, let me just kind of share with some other people.
Okay.
And, um,
So people have two documents here. I have mine, and Shen has
my
hers.
computer.
Shen said when she listened to the live earlier today, and she heard me say, we have the 2015-16 document that was presented by Fenton Ferguson. And she's the one who is going
What
to
was that?
present it. Now I'm saying the joke that you gave me is that we have two
Mm.
documents. The one for the 2015-16 presentation done by Fenton Ferguson. And when I said I shouldn't go
It's
present that,
actually
because
2014 to 2015.
oh, see that? Yeah. And I said I shouldn't go present that. Me now look for that. Now look for that with PNP though. Yeah, but I me go
You know, the
find it.
funny thing is when you
Mm-hmm.
the funny
Go
thing is
ahead.
when you sent it to me, I was like, Jesus, now I'm gonna have to read through this crap.
And it is crap, don't it?
I find certain things a bit puzzling,
Okay.
with especially how some of these things are. You spend the money, but what did you really spend it on? Like they say certain things, but you would think that spending so much money, you would see a difference.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you? You see, I am looking at our document, and one of the first thing that pops up is the legacy challenges, like the lack of maintenance of our health
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
infrastructures over the decades that led to the CRH, which is the Cornwall Regional Hospital collapse. And I'm pretty sure that in your document it says that millions was spent on Cornwall Regional
Corner
Hospital.
regional. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that
Yeah.
too.
So this is why we want to compare the difference between this present government and what the PNP said they did. And I'm really intrigued on the information that you'll be giving versus mine. And as such, I want the people them to share up the live and make everybody come over. Me think every Jamaica Labour Party live supposed to end and they should be over here. That is what I strongly believe. Because people know so the thing are gonna happen. So no need to come over, man. And nobody no foolishness.
Oh, Young Jamaica having their youth conference.
Okay.
I literally and they were supposed to go live. I don't know if they're still going live. Info media news, YouTube, everybody there.
Okay. Well then, let us start then. If that's how it is. That's how it is. Let us start.
Or
So
we could I don't know, do you want to reschedule? I
no,
mean,
I want to do this tonight.
okay, all right.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that at the end of the day, the views over YouTube matters a whole lot. Does matter. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So good night again, guys. We we took up this opportunity to compare what the PNP did back in 2014, 2015, and for their 4.5 long years that they did in government. Um, as such, my co-host, Miss Shenna, 876. You realize it too? We have 876.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're married.
Ah, ha,
so,
ha, 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 ha.
so tell me something now, Shen.
Mm.
Can you see in your document how much money was spent on healthcare?
Oh crap! Hold on. Let me pull that up. What? Go on, talk.
Okay,
By the way, first
because
of all,
mhm.
how long is the sectorial? How long was Tufton's sectorial presentation? Like the
Maybe two, three
performance.
hours.
But your written document, how long is it?
How many
How
pages?
many pages? Yeah,
Let me go to this.
because I'm putting on mine right now.
I think this is 30 something pages.
Oh Jesus, 30
I'm not
something
going.
page.
Yours is how much?
Mine is 22. Basically
Oh,
10 pages. Just 10 pages of what they of anything meaningful to say.
okay.
Right?
So people, you see the difference already. Good. That's the difference. All right. So some of the major challenges that this government would have faced is the likes of Chick-V, Zika, dengue, and the dreaded COVID-19. And of course, we lost some lives, which we regret, but we saved multiple lives, more than the lessons that we learned. And we became more resilient and stronger for sure. And I asked you about your budget. You found it?
I'm going to read something.
Okay.
Anton, yeah. The government has provided an increase in the health budget to facilitate further improvement in infrastructure and services. This year, the Ministry of Health received 7.2 billion more than the previous financial year for a total allocation of 48 billion, up from last year's 40.8 billion, reflecting an 18% increase. Last financial year, we received for capital 1.27 billion. For this financial year we have received 1.72 billion, an increase of 452 million, 36 increase. So that's what he's been saying. So totally the total allocation was 48 billion, up
Okay.
from the year before, which would have been
That's a
20.
12% increase.
Yeah, so it is. That's how much I spent in this. Well, what he says here.
So here it is that mine is saying that the budget for 2016-17, we started on this journey. The budget is assigned to public health was $60.15 billion. The recurrent budget is 55.47 billion and capital is 4.68 billion. Today, 2024-25, that budget was has moved to 145.14 billion. Recurrent budget is 133.61 billion and capital is 11.53 billion. This is the largest increase recorded since independence, and it says this translates into 140.3% increase in the health budget between 2016-17 and 2024-2025. So
Mm-hmm.
we would have increased that budget over what the PNP says what was what 48 point something billion, 140.3%. Massive. That is massive. 140.3% increase in the budget. Brilliant. So we right there we see that we are spending even more already. All right. You are seeing
Yeah,
how many
because
health. Go ahead.
because you have to realize they didn't have the money. to spend.
That is true.
All right, okay. One thing that I want to draw a reference to, so I'm seeing a health centers that were upgraded during their tenure. I'm seeing at least 8, and I checked it out. Some of them, yeah, they received the funding, but the funny thing, the Nannyville Health Center was upgraded at a cost of $51.5 million. And he says, I am pleased that we are able to complete the health center at the insistence of the MP from Southeast St. Andrew, as it was started since the 1970s, and was languishing, but now is open for the first time. 1970s, and
Nine
this was just, and
Nannyville. I
this
wonder who are the MP for that.
at that time. Let me see if I'm not seeing it right here, but when I went to check out the article, I think I had seen it. What's his name? Swaby was there, and can't remember who else was there. The two other persons were there. Can't remember the article, but yeah, I checked it out, and yes, they had broken ground at the Claremont Center of Excellence at a cost of 64.3 million. I saw an article on GIS saying that they had broken ground for 40 million. So I don't really know how, if they had gotten funding from Chase with other things, because they've gotten funding through Chase and NHF and JCIV also, where certain areas are concerned. But they said in this year they intended to upgrade Green Trail Healthcare Center in Westmoreland, Comprehensive Health Center in St. Andrew, and a few more.
You,
Just
you
basically
see how
three
much money
more.
they spent on in comprehensive?
No, they were supposed to upgrade those,
Oh,
but
that
I
was
don't
another
know.
pipeline project.
Yeah, that was another pipeline
But let me
project.
just tell you that this government would have done upgrading work on the comprehensive healthcare center at $3.6 million. Yeah. And I'm just trying to see if there is any that you called that we would have upgraded. And I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40,
Mm-hmm.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. I am seeing 46
And
health
those are health centers.
health centers, 46 health centers, and this don't even and I'm not even seeing the one that was done in my area on this list,
So
and I'm not
there's
seeing.
going to be a, yeah, there's got, because remember, Tough done, even since I think it was last week or something, they
Hmm.
did the renovation on a health clinic, but
Yeah.
and that wouldn't have included, well, that's not a health center, but yeah. But what I want to look at too is that they have, well, he said that we have also revitalized secondary care. We upgraded 16 hospital at a cost of 1.28 billion, including St.
Hold on,
Anne's
before you
Bay.
go there, hold
Hmm.
on. Um, health center upgrades. We spent 570 million to upgrade 45 health centers to improve conditions for our staff, and it says, but over the past 8 years, we have spent close to $9 billion on our primary healthcare facility upgrade. Mhm. So it's actually 45 health centers that was upgraded.
And during their time, during the 2014 to 2015, they only completed, let's see,
8.
8. They only completed 8.
85 is 40. Wow.
They were
And 86
supposed
is
to,
48.
and they were supposed to do, let me see, 8
Wow.
more, which I'm not even sure how well more likely a JLP have to come in and all that. But you know what I really want to touch on? I want to touch on some of these hospitals because they said they upgraded 16 hospitals at a cost of 1.28 billion, including St. Anne's Bay, Port Antonio, Mandeville Regional, Percy Junior, Mapen Hospital, Black River, KPH and VJH, Bustamante, Bellevue, Princess Margaret, Linstead, Cornwall Regional, Falmouth, and Noel Homes. They said that they and I'm seeing the figures that they spent and everything.
How much did they spend?
I'm seeing the figures. They didn't really give you a collective number, but yeah, because all these all these repairs and everything upgrades, it came to 1.28 billion, and then it breaks
1.28.
down, yeah, because they spent 170 million at St. Anne's Bay Regional. And I don't know. I mean, the figure looks good on paper, but is it reflected at the hospital? Were there any, you know,
I am pretty sure that the St. Anne's Bay Hospital was upgraded under this present administration. Just
and
the
if
same.
if you recall that they open oxygen plant there
Exactly.
since this year, right? And let me just something, they said that they spent, even at that time, they said they spent 67.7 million at Mapen Hospital. It was I saw that article for November 24, 2014. And they spent another 100 million at Mapen Hospital April 2013 to do rehabilitation of the place and everything. And I can tell you for a fact that
Which part that spent?
Mapen Hospital,
Come on.
and Mapen Hospital looks like a dump.
No,
The
Mapen Hospital
upgrades
looked
looked
like a
like a
dump.
dump
Yes.
because the upgrades that I have seen at Mapen Hospital is under this government.
Exactly. Right
You,
now,
you,
as
you,
we
you
speak, there's a new perimeter fence that is being built at the
not
Mapen
fence,
Hospital.
it is a wall that is going up.
Exactly.
It is a wall that's going up. Remember, Mapen Hospital was the first hospital to digitalize. Remember, that hospital was a pilot project to digitalize the health records.
Mm-hmm. So
It was
true.
launched there, right? How many? I mean, um, you remember? You can remember the seating area at Mapen.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there's a little AC. There's a little ASE part that you can go to like collect the records. You
Mm-hmm.
can go in there and sit there and wait. No, you don't have to really wait outside,
True.
right? When you do your X-ray, and because I did an X-ray there about 2 years ago, somewhere around there, and I could sit in the AC, sit down and wait, collect my
Tell the people
X-ray.
I'm say do the X-ray
Yeah.
free, no man. You
Yes,
pay
and
for
it was
them.
free. Yes, it was free,
Yes.
right? But yeah. I mean, so much money spent on Maypen, and you really don't see it, right?
So,
They said they spent
mm-hmm.
even with Black River Hospital
What?
in two even I mean, I've been, like I said, I was going online searching on, and in 2004 they spent $29,989,202 really on the A&E section of Black River. And then in 2015, it was saying that Black River was being refurbished with a $30 million grant from NHF.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you have to really wonder. So much money is being spent or was spent, but you don't see the changes. People complain about Black River
But have you
because remember,
seen
you have a lot of persons who even leave Black River, back then, and come to Mandeville for treatment,
all me pen them come to? All of us Paulins Hospital.
right? So one like I said, we have to ask the question what all of these monies were being spent on, right?
But have you seen any machinery that they have purchased?
Well, they say that, well, for Mapen, they say that, well, with the 100 million that was supposed to rehabilitate, it was supposed to upgrade some radiology department. I think, was it radiology department? Let me just check back. I don't want to see anything false. Let me just bring it up here. Okay. It was supposed to be upgrading the A&E department as well. They said that they had bought 3 new air conditioned units,
For about
you
$100 million.
and 8 million would have gone towards upgrading the hospital sewer system. Another 5.4 million was earmarked for improving security services, including the provision of surveillance equipment as well as grill work. Wow. Funny, very funny. Another 5 million was used to improve food trolley services at the hospital, the minister said, noting that presently the region is spending over 500,000 per month to deal with the disposal of food. So yeah, I mean, it goes on, goes on, goes on.
Sound like money well spent, right?
Yeah, well spent, yes. I mean, the condition sometimes when you used to go there and visit, it was just disgusting. It
Exactly.
was just horrible,
Exactly.
right? It was just horrible. And you know, I I realized that even with Falmouth, because even in Falmouth was on, because I just picked out some hospital, I didn't do all of it. They said that during that tenure, the 2014, 2015, Falmouth got a $75 million upgrade. No, I don't know if you can recall, but when Christoph done, I think it was earlier this year because he was still walking with his little stick when he had injured himself. If you can recall him saying in the video that, do you remember when we couldn't walk down these corridors, like the ceiling was just dropped, like something could have just dropped out of the ceiling and basically lit them? He was saying that. And now they have an IC unit, they double their bed count, and they have 2 operating theaters.
Now
Really, for
look
a
at that.
hospital that got a $75 million upgrade,
Okay. $75 million well spent, I guess.
right?
Yeah.
I saw I picked out Noel Holmes too, because I saw where they said that Noel Holmes got the upgrade for 45.6 million. I was searching again to see if I could really pick up any GIS articles on that. I didn't really see any. So if anybody can find it, fine. But what I found was that the Noel Holmes in 2017 under this government, they're the ones who,
That's in Hanover, right?
yeah, no, yeah, Lucy.
Lucy, yeah.
They had upgraded the sewer plant there.
Just the sewer plant. For how much million?
Hold on. Well, it was under our government still because we had, when I was searching for the Noel Homes, to see this figure, I saw new facilities handed over at Noel Homes Hospital, a refurbished sewer plant, a new general ward. Okay, here we go. A new general ward, minor operating facility and maternity ward and new officers for the Hanover Health Department were among the facilities handed over to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy by government ministers Dr. Andrew Wheatley and Dr. Christoph Dunn on Thursday. The much needed facilities, which are expected to significantly boost the capability of the Type C hospital, cost approximately 40 million. The Noel Holmes Hospital is the only hospital in Hanover. Right? So this is the upgrade that I saw as it pertains to Noel Holmes Hospital. It was under this government. I mean, someone can pull up documents for what the PNP had done, then yeah. But that's the article I see.
I'm looking at my document and I'm seeing where the Lucy Health Center, we did an upgrade on that at a cost of 39,817,972.50. I'm seeing that. And I'm also seeing where the Falmouth Health Center was upgraded for $35 million. I'm seeing those.
Yeah.
Something that I'm taking note of. I'm going to St. Anne. All right. And being that we hear that a hospital in St. Anne was upgraded, it says we have so far completed designs for Brownstone Health Center and the Ocherous Health Center, which will include improvements to these facilities such as new dental and waiting areas. As it says, new. All with the upgrades of them people are doing now, see not new. All right.
I think they upgraded the health center, one of those health center in Alexandria, I know. I think it was on Griff.
So the same health centers which I just spoke of, they would also get ultrasound rooms and laboratories, maternal and child health areas, and immediate treatment areas, pharmacy procedure rooms, asthma bays, and mental health clinics. We anticipate investing over 1.5 million and will go to market by the end of the year. Blah, blah, blah. Hospitals. A major overall of our hospital infrastructure. And it says with 21 hospitals seeing major upgrading and others in the final stages of design, of procurement and announcements this year. All right. And I'll take key note of the Chapelton Hospital.
Yeah.
And why I'm taking real note of this one is that under the PNP, the Chapelton Hospital was closed down. Nobody from that side of the parish could get health care. They'd have to travel to Maypen or other
and it was
hospitals.
putting a pressure on Maypen. It was putting a pressure on Maypen.
Let me touch what happened at Chapelton Hospital, people. I would say it says the past year we secured this facility with perimeter fencing, but also added 3 more doctors and nurses, making a total of 6 and 8 respectively to the establishment. The facility is now a 24-hour, 38-bed facility, which now includes maternity services, up from 16 beds. The dietary area has now been expanded to the facilitate the projected increase in patients. The laundry and pharmacy have also been improved. All right. So you see how detailed this is, people? And with the PNP's presentation, there's no details as to what the money was spent on. Yeah. I'm seeing also UWI, the Ring Road and reconstruction, the ring road reconstruction has started at a cost of 278.8 million, and designs for the first tower is being completed. No, I read too much into that, but I'm also seeing the Spanish Town Hospital. The one that everyone is talking about is a Cornwall Regional Hospital, and that is the same hospital that the PNP said they spent $51 million on. And I can say to you that when our government took over, they saw a dilapidated structure. They don't even know how they would have gotten it back to reality.
Full of asbestos too.
Yeah.
You know, funny enough, even with Cornwall Regional, even in June 2007, they got grants totaling 44.7 million, and that is June 2007. And then JLP came into power September 2007,
Mm-hmm.
and they got grants with that number. Even in his budget, even when he came back in his budget, he said they spent over 51.5 million on Cornwall Regional, and that's the period from 2014 to 2015. They spent 51.5 million, you know.
To do what?
That's a good question. Because I say to people, if the PNP were maintaining these hospitals for the time that they have been in power, because they said they're spending all this money, but if they were spending all this money, why were the hospitals at the state that some of them are at today? Why? Cornwall Regional shouldn't have all these problems. They shouldn't have had mold and asbestos when this government went into when their came into power 2007. They had to be dealing with, I think, fumes and mold and things like that, and they had to start repairing. So people think that, hey, the work that they're doing down Cornwall Regional right now is an intense work. It's intense. It's some parts is basically rebuilding a new place, because as you go in, you start with one problem and you end up with 10 problems.
And
And you
as
have to
such, you
fix
had to be
those 10
stripping down.
problems. Exactly.
They stripped down the entire hospital.
Exactly.
Well, let me just, before I get into the nitty gritty, Cornwall Regional, I'm going back to UA. And UA, the new diagnostics equipment acquired by UHII. And we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm seeing 11 brand new equipments that they purchased, and these include nuclear spect and isotope, interventional suite, the digital mammogram, CT scanners. I don't know them bigger than echocardiogram.
Echocardiogram.
Yeah. Ultrasound, MRI 1.5, CT, gamma camera for nuclear medicine, surgical navigation system, which is a brain lab, surgical microscope, and digital X-ray systems. So I will leave money this, you know. You
And
think this a little bit of money?
you're seeing how it's being spent. You can see the photo ops, you're seeing the videos, you're seeing the people in there, you can see everything that, hey, the facilities are being upgraded, this is what's happening, this is how it looks, this is how it looked before, you know, because Christopher has done like the before and after photos in his videos when you see them. So, you know,
that's true.
it's funny because even when it's just why it's funny.
That is
Because
true.
I mean, you search for these things and you expect that hey, you'll be able to see some photos. I mean, the photos that I've seen, it's just probably him cutting a ribbon and he has like whichever MP in the area there, and that's about it. You're not getting to actually see the tour of these hospital, like inside, to see what's going on, to see the new equipment, to see new this, new that. And I'm not gonna say
Wow.
they didn't do anything, but you know, certain things are questionable because you're spending all of these money, like I said, and there's no difference. There's no difference in how people are catered for. There's no difference in bed space. There's no difference in waiting time. Nothing at all. And I have to say something. You know, to me, well, I think overall persons will have the same view, but there are a lot more persons sick now than even 10 years ago, than even probably even 6 years ago, because of poor health choices. Because there's no country in this world that is going to have enough beds for all of their citizens. US don't have it. Canada don't have it. UK don't have it.
That is true.
It's unrealistic to think that an island with about 3 million people, all the hospitals, all the healthcare are gonna have enough beds to serve 3 million people. No, it's not gonna
Hmm.
happen.
So basically, what you're
Idle
saying to
instead.
me is that in the PNP's last tenure, when it comes to healthcare, they did bullshit. The in,
And to some extent, yes. And then you have to really wonder, like, how was some of these things, how were they managed? Because you can spend the money, yes, but how was it managed? You know.
so madam, let me just touch something. Being that you would have touched Mapen Hospital, and if the
I've
Mapen
been to
Hospital,
Maypen, KPH,
mm-hmm,
Instead, Spanish Town, Mandeville. I went Spanish Town up to last year. I went Spanish Town and Linstead up to last year.
mm-hmm,
I was a patient back in, even up to, let me see, 2005 was I was at Mandeville. Went back again 2007. That was before JLP came into power in Mandeville.
they make you dead for hungry down
KPH.
there.
No, the thing is, because of my procedure, I could not eat.
Oh, that's why you're not dead for hungry.
Cause I already did
But
it
you
for
depend on the pain.
I couldn't eat.
So,
But my first time at Mandeville, oh boy, Mandeville had a problem, man. Especially to like using the bathroom, like for you to go use the bathroom, like it was just, I don't know. They had like a sewer problem because the toilets were just always coming over,
mm-hmm.
and it's not like that they would leave tissue in there. You would have to like carry your own tissue. And funny
Yes,
enough,
yes.
when I went back there in 2007, it was the same.
Wow. So I want to touch something here. Mapen
It was the
Hospital.
same thing.
We are
Same
now.
water running on the floor, and it was disgusting. But and even with Maple Hospital, I can say that there has been a lot of changes, especially since after COVID. A lot of changes,
Mm-hmm.
and to me, when it is when you go by Maple Hospital, you have this part as all of the doctors and supposed to be, and then they behave like they on, yeah. And you're driving a BMW, you're gonna need to keep vehicle. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's people moving up.
Your internet is giving some trouble.
I went to one part of the week near last year. It was really clean and nice, and I'm like, wow. I'm in Perth.
Lovely. So,
Are you hearing me now?
yeah, I'm hearing you. Well, if you're talking, no, I'm not
Even
hearing.
Spanish Town, they have like a, well, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing you.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, even Spanish Town Hospital. Went there last year, and I can definitely say that there's a difference. There is
Yeah,
a difference. And
I see even new building at
Mandeville,
Spanish Town, you know.
Mandeville, yeah, and even a little parking lot there. They were widening the area and everything because the last, I mean, years ago when I went to Spanish Town, it was not like that. Even Mandeville has changed. I went to Mandeville last year. Mandeville has changed a lot. Like Mandeville has really improved because they they recently got equipment too. So a lot of persons, can go to Mandeville. Like older persons can, that's where they can get their eye, the cataracts or whatever removed from their eyes. Because I have two church sisters that they went to Mandeville and they got it done. I think they have a follow up appointment for this month. You know, so
Sounds
it's
good.
it's 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 yeah. One of the things that I want to also say that I was reading in Fenton's budget
Presentation.
presentation was when he was talking about NDCs and how to combat them and everything, and he was, what he actually presented. He presented a toolkit. Hold on, let me. He presented a toolkit really, and let me see, like a guide of physical activity that you can do. And I'm just like, imagine, look at this. No, remember when we had Jamaica Moves with Christoph Tan and what he was doing? He was doing an excellent job. They were going around. I think they still do somewhat, because now and again I'll see them doing something in the Emancipation Park or thereof. But we have a health minister who not only preaches that not only preaches about dietary changes, but he talks the talk and he walks the walk. Because Jamaica Move was a really good program. It was a really good initiative versus what Fenton I can put about physical activity guidebook or whatever crap nonsense that is. Jamaica Move was getting people to move, and we saw where Tufton even came in with cutting some of the sugar that was added to juices, and we see that those things were implemented. Because the one at a time, even with the tropical reading nowadays, you see that it's 25% less sugar. I hate it. I love my stuff sweet, but it's for my health and it's gonna benefit me. But you can see the difference, right?
Oh boy.
And even when I'm going through certain things, and I it's not just even with the hospitals, even with Chick-V. Remember, the government had prior knowledge to Chick-V at least 2 years earlier. The first case of Chick-V was August the 5th, 2014. We had 5,180 cases. And these were just what were reported, because I didn't go to a doctor when I had Chick-V, actually.
I didn't go either.
So
My mother didn't go.
a lot of people, the numbers is even more than this, right? And, you know, I can see that. They weren't, to me, it's like they were just hoping that, hey, it wouldn't come to Jamaica, or hey, it wouldn't be so bad, because even under the health ministry, they're supposed to allocate money to the veterans, the vector program. They're supposed to deal with that. And like I said, they had knowledge 2 years prior, right? And did little to nothing. Well, I wouldn't say nothing, but they didn't warn the public, they didn't put out any
Advisor.
any educational programs to say, hey, this thing is coming here, because it was ravaging India and other places. And they were warned that, say, hey, it's gonna come eventually. And it did come, and
Them
it
never have
makes
no
someone
money
with
for.
old.
Them never
It
have
makes
no
someone with old
money.
before young, right?
Them
And then
never have
it's
no money for do that.
right. So it's just like going into this, looking at this. There are a lot of questions more than answers. It's something that I don't really want to even tarry on, because we all know their track record. They have these grand ideas and plans, and they're hardly
So,
implemented.
being that we have 12 more minutes on this, all right? Because I promise not to go more than the hour. I know you're tired. Just want to say, in my document, it says that Mapen Hospital, they would have gone in for tender to start the phase, all right, for 2024. We haven't seen, as a Clarendonian, I'm not seeing any works being done in at that hospital. But what I know is that I would have attended a meeting, and they would have spoken about the Mapen West, the Mapen East clinics. The Mapen West clinic is the one down by the bus park, and the Mapen
Oh
East is the
yes,
one,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, and the Mapen East is actually the one at the hospital grounds.
But the one
So,
down the one near the bus park, the mostly
mhm,
pregnant women go to that one.
yes, and they will be moving that from there, and you see right at the corner, Trenton Road and Paisley Avenue, right beside,
Yeah.
yeah, that little land there that has a pond. It's a pond. They want to put the clinic there.
They would have to do some dumping up of that area
Some
though
will heap of something
before.
have to go on there, so. But we were also
You
suggesting that put it over where the Red Cross have their school.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I went over there last
Mhm.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went up by there last year.
yeah, man.
That's
And
not a bad
Moko,
idea. I know that the Red Claw Cross. That's a nice property right there.
exactly. And then you have the Moko Health Center. That will be a beautiful health center. Oh, by the way, the Mapen West Health Center, the Mapen East to be exact, Health Center, are gonna look pretty good too. Just as the one they have broken grounds for in Old Harbor. Yeah,
The
man, that's
comprehensive, yeah, health
uh-huh.
center, yeah.
Just you mentioned Senans Bay Regional Hospital. We
I think
too,
I. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we too would have done some work on that, and it's we have so far completed preliminary layouts and have commenced the process of for a design firm. The new structure will see addition of a new outpatient building, including hemodialysis lab, pharmacy,
Yeah.
um, endoscopy, and already have physiotherapy,
All right, just read those movie. We
chemography,
get the
and
point out.
refurbishing of the existing outpatient facilities. The new ICU, DHU will be added after this will be completed by work to also done the St. Anne's Bay Health Center. So they are going to also do work on the health center in St. Anne's Bay.
All right,
So,
something that I really want to touch on before the live ends, because I want to see if anyone can even recall this. They said that in 2016, this is between 2006 to 2007, 40 brand new ambulances, the purchase of which is being supported with a National Health Fund grant of US 1.6 million, are coming for the island public health service. The ambulances will start arriving in December 2006 and all should be delivered by the end of January 2007. Have you ever recalled hearing this, or because they said that? And another thing, they said the new ambulances will also satisfy the requirements for Cricket World Cup. They will be utilized at Sabina Park, Trelawney Multipurpose Complex, practice of facilities, and official events.
well, I did not hear anything about it, and I'm not going to say that it wasn't done because me never hear, I just never hear. So it could have been done as well as it could not have been done. Maybe they would have even
They said that